What up, y'all? This is Reggie Prince Elliott with Alley Cat Action. I'm here with two famous Arizona stars. To my right, I got.
Promoter members, one last thing.
Oh my
One of
goodness.
our most important
Only
members who
Kevin,
is
y'all.
not
Be
here,
prepared
but will be here later, is
for
Angie
all the
Jones,
crazy
our
answers.
national
And I got
director of
another
attorneys.
star.
When you see her, please make sure
All
that
right,
you let her know how
Kevin.
hard,
What
how
ball
hard
company
we're
you
going
bowling
to
with now?
appreciate it, and that we
What
love her
ball
very
company
much.
are you
Thank you
bowling with
again.
now?
Brantford Brunswick, but I specifically represent him.
How was that for you?
It has been fantastic. It's allowed me to expand my horizons from bouldering.
Right.
I gotta be honest, it's allowed me to throw more boulders.
Yeah. I remember when I first met you, you were with Storm, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I spent 3 years in sport.
That's good. That's good. And what about you, Chris? Are you still with
Promoter
track?
members,
Yep,
one
so
last
yeah, still
thing.
with track.
Do not forget that tonight,
A lot of you
afterwards, there will be a get together at the Host Hotel, which is the DoubleTree Reed Park on Alfred Island here in Tucson. So once you're done bowling, please
So we're down here at the Western Regionals in Tucson for TNBA. Chris, how was your set?
So it was all right. I had 7-0, 220, 220, 250. A couple splits early in games 1 and 2, and then got it all together going in game 3. But once I got into a bigger bowling ball through the track criterion, basically the last 2.5 games, that was much better. So,
All right.
yeah.
And you, Kevin?
I shot 790.
790.
Through Happy Tour all 3 games. So, yep. It was good.
And I'm assuming you guys are going to be doubles partners as well?
Yeah, it's my we're bowling smart. Yeah, we're bowling out.
Absolutely. I know you guys bowl everything together. Let me see, my first TNBA was in Vegas. This was, I want to say, 2008 or 9. I want to say. You guys didn't even know me, but you guys was together, and I was like, damn, who are these two tall white guys killing it? Like, fuck. But I was still living in Cali at that time.
Okay.
And then when I moved to Arizona, I got in the league at Lakeview, and that's when I seen you. I was like, dude, that's the dude. That's the dude. That's when I met
That
you.
strikes up short.
Yeah, that's when we first. Yep. That's cool. That's cool. Are you guys bowling the next set?
Yeah, we're bowling another team. I mixed team here in a little bit. Yep.
Is it stacked? I'm pretty sure.
So it's with Ed Smagwick, William Graham, and Megan Lewis.
Pretty stacked.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be all right.
Yeah, we should have Will. What the hell is Will? How did Will do?
He struggled the first game. He had 190 the first game, and then 230. So 670-ish. Yeah. So
That dude,
got to go on just a little.
That dude is
start.
funny. I don't know if he's more funny than Kevin, but that dude, William Graham, is funny. He's not more funny than you?
You know better.
Hey, so Kevin, for the people that don't know Kevin Jenkins, give him a little resume about yourself. Your 300s, 8s.
Oh gosh, that's not stuff I like to do, but it's
They're
easily
up there.
triple digits and 300s, high double digits 800s, with a high of 889.
Oh wow.
2 years ago. 2 years ago. Cedar City or Phoenix City. No, Phoenix City. So, yeah, I mean, as much as I'm gregarious and outgoing, I'm actually humble about that. I know.
Yeah. What about yourself?
Not that many.
Not that many.
Probably have five against like 40-ish 300s, 20-ish 800s. It's fair, I would say.
I did happen to see, I think it was last year at Mesa.
Mesa City?
Yeah, when Mesa City back-to-back threes it was?
Yeah, he was hot.
Yeah, that was good.
That was fun. That was a fun time. It's you watch Bulls for a lot of years and like see people shoot 900 and you're like, nah, whatever, that's not gonna happen. It was it's the only time I've ever felt like in the middle of game 2, I'm like, oh, you probably could do this. And that's just not a feeling that should be normal. It's odd for us because we're trying not to talk to them. It's like, good shot.
Yeah.
Let them go do
Yeah, hurry up and bowl. Let them go. Yeah, that's crazy. So what's any up and coming tournaments? What's for you?
Next weekend we're gonna go bowl a couple of regionals up in Vegas.
Okay, yeah, everybody out there. Everybody going out there next weekend.
And then after that, really, I think it's mainly just CBEs, the CBE doubles that Theo's gonna run at the beginning of December, and then the team or trios, I guess it is. He's running like middle of December. So mostly local stuff, I think, at least for me.
Yeah, it slows down. It slows down a bit.
That's good. That's good. What's your favorite bowling ball with Storm? And what's your favorite bowling ball with Cameron?
For me, phase two.
That's pretty common.
Hammer, it's a toss-up, but that enemy tour,
Any tour?
yeah, it's the most well-rounded ball I've ever seen.
Yeah, my boy Matt. Well, you know Matt, obviously. And pretty soon, guys, look out for an interview with Matt Jones too. We got to set it up, but he talks about the inventory a lot as well.
And from a personal aspect, I like to find out when they are saying it's going to be gone, because there are balls that I like to squirrel away, and that is definitely a ball that you want to squirrel away. It's second.
And very unique too. There's not a lot of balls that do quite what that thing is.
What about yourself with track?
I mean, current line, I would say the theorems. The
Theorem.
theorem. I mean, I have multiple of them, and they are both amazing. All time, probably might be the paradoxes, actually.
Okay.
But I mean, there's a lot of good ones to choose from right now. That Criterion, I've probably thrown 20 games with now, and I still think I've averaged under 245. So it actually reminds me of the paradoxes and paragons. So it's pretty happy right now.
So the last 2 years I've been throwing a lot of track. Thanks to Matt Jones who suggested that for me, and I switched my ball drillers to Derek Acuff with Virtue, and I got my second 800 with track, which is the archetype. Yep, at 837. Couple of 300s with it, and then the little sister, the hybrid, I got at 300 not too long, a couple of weeks ago with that. So
It is a
track has
very
been good.
well-rounded brand. It doesn't. I would say out west it doesn't get as much publicity as it should, but it's very well-rounded brand.
Yeah.
From top to bottom.
And they both were, well, no, the 800 was out the box.
Nice.
It was
That's
out the
always a
box.
fun feeling.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. One thing about Derek, every ball that he drilled, I have shot something huge right out the box with it,
Nice.
which has been crazy. So I send everybody, shout out to Derek Acuff with Virtue. Go see him at the pro shop and use the discount code AlleyCat. I got a question for you. You know, I ask everybody if you watch some of the interviews. I know you're on the West Valley. Give me your top 5 West Valley bowlers with you're in it. So it's pretty much 4.
And I have to be in it.
Yes, you have to
Okay,
create a
so I'm
team.
5. I'm going to pick West Valley.
West Valley.
Oh, man, look at the spot. The problem is I don't know where a lot of people live. So is Matt the best?
Yes.
Okay, so I'd say Matt, definitely. Andrew, even though Andrew doesn't bowl that much, guys will love it. That's all there is. Andrew, probably Dave Surigliano. And it would be, give me some names of people in the West. I don't know.
Think of where they bowl at mainly. Because you're north and you bowl mainly in the west. So that's why I consider you west.
I'm trying to think of guys like
You got the William Grahams, you got Acuff, you got the King, Cal King. You got Bob. I like Bob Wiley.
I would probably say that. I just don't think I don't follow them all that much.
Yeah.
So that would probably be my
Okay. Can you
Would
think
be
of
fifth.
with you
Yeah,
fifth?
be fifth.
Okay, if that's the case, you got Kevin, King, Matt, Dave.
No, I would probably put Kyle first. I'll put Dave second.
Okay. Down. All right. What about you, Chris? With the East.
Well, I'm going to start with Brett.
Absolutely.
If I start with anybody else, I'm foolish. I mean, let's be honest. And I hope he watches this because I'll get something for that.
I'll definitely tag him.
Out of East. Yeah, I don't even think about it that way. He doesn't bowl a lot of league, and I'm honestly not sure if he still lives in the East Valley. But if Tez is out in the East Valley,
Oh yeah.
Taz would be considered.
I mean, he is a special talent. I remember him from. I bowled with him since he was Yatal. I mean, he is in a good game. In a good, very good game.
Absolutely.
Probably Wesley. I feel like I'm gonna easily be missing some. I don't know where Jacob is. So that's a hard one. I'm trying to think of folks that we bowl at Mesa with too. I don't know, to be honest with you.
And I will say that's a very interesting question. It's not necessarily who's a good bowler. Who do you want to throw 3 in the tank?
That part.
That's
That
different.
part right there. Who's
That's
going to come up
like so hard
at
to
clutch
say.
moments? Because you need that team to come up with clutch moments. Because when I say who wins this match, Chris or Kevin, who you think is going to come up in the tent?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I agree. I'm going blank. I haven't had time while you were doing this, and I still was drawing blanks.
Let me see if I can think of some names in the west, east. We're going east. We said Brett, Taz, West. We got Ben Perry. We got he's doing good right now as well.
Come a long way.
Yeah, yeah. We got Robbie. I'll consider Robbie in the
Robbie
east.
is that east.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Robbie Patterson.
Yep.
Yeah. There's so many. What's that? Remember? Bye, Erica. Remember? What's his name? Ben. I think he took over GCU.
Oh,
Canfield?
Yeah,
Ben Canfield.
yeah.
I
Is he
didn't know
east?
that well,
Might have been
but
West.
yeah, I
He's
don't
West?
I don't know. To be honest. I mean, he basically mainly bowled for school, but I didn't see him a lot. So I don't know.
When I used to see him, the guy was just lights out.
Yes.
He ran in Jacob's circles a lot, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then you got up and coming star Kyler Adams
Okay. I know.
under Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also,
They having a senior moment right now.
yeah, no, trust me.
I love that you said that in that.
It'll come.
It always. You know what I would still like to get? It was mentioned is a senior shootout. There's so many senior bowlers in Arizona that doesn't get recognized, but as bowlers, we know them. I would love to have a. I know that's why I said a senior moment. Make sure I use your handicap plaque too.
Yeah, correct. Yes.
Yeah,
give me my pants.
I would love, and me and Dave talked about this. Dave Leverett. We really want to get a East Valley and West Valley senior match. Yeah, we really want to get that.
I'll go with Robbie. I bowled with Robbie a lot of time. So
Yeah.
Growing up, I mean, we're the same age. So when I first moved here, I actually bowled with Robbie. Like moving here and going to college, there was a league at Thunderbird. Those juniors with Robbie when I first came.
Yeah, speaking of Robbie, he just texted me to put a squad in for me and Theo 880 shootout, which is in 2 weeks. So we still have some spots. So contact me or Theo if you want to get signed up for the 880 shootout in 2 weeks at Kyrene in Chandler. 10,000 first place. If we could max it out. I think we based it on 80 teams. I have to check my notes. Who cares? Yeah, who cares? What's the odds of Arizona putting not clubs but like groups? How I have Alley Cat, have Chris Stewie, have Monster Mode. What is it going to take for? Because a lot of our bowlers, we have circles, obviously. What is it going to take for Arizona to bring some circles out for all of us to have a clash? because there's too many good bowlers in Arizona.
There's a lot of good bowlers in Arizona, and there's a lot of good bowlers in Arizona that just don't bowl. It's
Yeah.
kind of it's a weird dynamic, but
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah,
Um,
because I get these text messages. Oh man, why they match up with that? I would have killed them. Well, why you not bowling?
right. No,
You
it's
know?
true. No, it's a fair question, and I honestly don't know that I can answer that question. Because I mean, when they're big events, we come out.
Absolutely.
We don't bowl as much as we used
Absolutely.
to. I definitely don't.
Absolutely.
You either. Don't want to speak for you, but they don't bowl as much as we do, but we still bowl the big stuff.
Yeah.
So like life changes, things like that, and maybe that's a piece to it.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know the answer to that question. Personally.
No, I mean I agree, and I think the hard part is it's hard to have action matches with people that you know.
That's true.
Like I'm not going to bowl him for 1,000 a game.
No.
We'd rather go do something a whole raggle like oh, you know what I mean? There's just no drive there now, and that's what made the high roller so great is that you had things going back and forth back in the day where you have the East Coast guys are in Vegas,
Yeah.
bowl their matches, then at night that's when all the
That's
stuff
when everybody come in and
right,
down to business. Yeah.
So you get those guys, that's because it really wasn't the actual thing. It was for the action.
In a backpack.
Right,
We have to be VIP to get in.
right,
And some cash.
right.
You gotta be willing to
And there are
play.
stories about the high roller.
Does it really move the needle if guys are bowling for 100
Not really,
It
no.
doesn't. You know, like what is it? Tiger's greatest quote: "How much you want to play for? Whatever makes you happy."
Yeah.
What is
Absolutely.
that? That's $5 grand a game, 10 grand for zeros. I mean, that's do that. Now you have to. Now you're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, this is zero.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you're going to get that anymore because the guys like I mean, that's why Drew and Kane will always be the top of my list because I hear the stories from him, from Brett. He wanted to do that back in the day. He didn't fear anybody. Well,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yep.
You know, we'll bowl one game. We'll just keep going pairs and pairs. Let's just go. And that's
Yeah.
not a lot of guys have that.
That's how I
mentality.
grew up.
Yeah.
That's how exactly how I grew up. I used to watch. Obviously I was young. I used to just watch people bowl 5,000, 10,000, skip 2 pairs, bowl again. You know, they'll bowl 3 games only because guess what? Right after that 3rd game, you got more action I want to get on as well. Yeah.
Yeah. And there was an old boys club in the forum when you bowled action back then. It wasn't just trying to get into the kids with much. No. If we're gonna bowl,
We
we're
bowl.
gonna bowl 7 games across. This is how we're gonna do it.
Absolutely.
You know, and that's so I just don't think we're gonna have that. It's a different breed. It's a different breed of guys that do that.
Do you still get a chance to watch bowling as a fan? As a fan.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yes and no. Like, I enjoy it. I like seeing what the kids do. I'll be one to go on record. I'm not sure of the two-handed thing if I'm fully on board with it. You know, but it's twofold. It's one, it's a jealousy thing because I can't do it, and I don't know if it takes away from the game. It's amazing what they do. It's an innovation, and it's coming.
What about you?
Yeah, I mean what the kids can do on tour now is impressive, and I do enjoy watching it. I personally never had the aspirations to do it, so like I wanted to bowl, but I never wanted to bowl out there. So I have a kind of a place of where I kind of keep it.
Okay.
But yes, I mean, I want to see PBA grow. I want to, I'm a fan of the game too.
Absolutely.
So whatever level it's at, I mean, everyone has a different aspiration of where they want to get to in it. They obviously probably won't want to get better, but what level they want to get to is as a goal. Like that's up to them. So,
Say hi, Phil.
yeah, say hi.
With Virtue, so if he wasn't for Virtue, we'll beat him up. But since he's a Virtue guy, we won't beat him up.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, be safe. But yeah, no, it's a matter of like I want to see the game grow, and I want to see like all of like technology changes. abilities change. Like, the
Yes.
game's gonna change. Every
Yes.
game goes. I mean, golf. Me and I play a lot of golf. So like every game changes. Technology does that. Doesn't make me any less of a fan. It's definitely harder to compete against the two-handers, but there's also scenarios where it's to their detriment. So
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
it is what it is. But yes, definitely obviously still a fan of the game. Like to bowl the regionals and stuff when I get a chance, or maybe the Masters, or take my crack here and there. But
That's fair. That's fair. Do you have any local favorites in Arizona that you'd be like, man, I like watching them bowl? Or
love watching people bowl.
yeah,
I'm gonna be biased. Like of my best friends, I love watching. His game is so smooth. Drew's,
it
Brett's, of the locals that truly impressed me.
It's
like,
funny that you
Tez
say that
is one of the.
because they left-handed.
I know.
For the record, I'm gonna say for the record, he named three left.
Three lefties.
I marked that on that.
I run in a weird crew.
Yeah.
I mean, of the young talent, like in watching him from being a little kid growing up is Tez.
Tez,
Like
yeah.
it is impressive to watch what he does. I think he's
I was happy when he got to make televised, man, because he's so smooth and quiet with his game. When I first met Tez, I met him and his pops, Ramsey, with CBT came out here and Tez won it, and I was just watching him, and it was on a World Series pattern, and he made it look cake. I was like, oh my
what he
goodness,
does
this
with
dude's
the
so
ball
good.
is- Agreed.
Yeah. What about you? Who you like watching locally? Put some righties in there.
Right?
Yeah, you better.
Yeah. I like watching Chris because normally we're bowling together, and if he's bowling well, that means we're making money. So that's why I like
Absolutely.
watching.
That's fair.
But-
That's fair.
But all in truth, it's the same people. We're all friends. So it's
Yeah.
Drew and Brad. I mean, I
All right,
watch
boys,
the
we're here at 1
Tez.
o'clock squad. If you
That's
didn't
what
pick up
he
your
can do
bracket
with
money,
one
please
hand.
do so
Most
expeditiously
the
in front
hand
desk.
hand you.
Right.
You have not picked up your bracket money from the
And it's not even
first
really for the
squad
ball.
today
It's
or
just
at the
you
1
see
squad.
it.
Please
This
come
person
to your
was
money.
born to do
Yeah.
this, and it just comes to it. So yeah, those are probably my two favorite guys.
It sucks because I'm interviewing them, and I couldn't even get a couple of. It's okay. Maybe I'm gonna start going left.
Well,
And
and
apparently
apparently we're going to be interviewing you.
No, yeah. On some funny. How many gutters did I have? How many 3 counts?
Hey, bowling is bowling.
Bowling is bowling.
Bowling.
Who I like watching locally pass was Stu
Yes.
Williams. I like watching him. Nowadays, I'm always a fan of Matt Jones. Um, I like Cortez. I like Kevin still. Um, I watch you only in tournaments. I've never bowled league with you. Yeah, I only watch you in tournaments. And then Kevin is like family, if y'all don't know. If I having a shitty day or if I'm just like, I just gotta look for Kevin because he gonna say something stupid. I'm gonna laugh. And most people don't have humor, so if you don't have humor, don't ever come by. Don't just avoid him. He's worse than William Graham, I'm telling you.
You'll be very disappointed if you don't have humor. Come and say hi to me.
Absolutely. Oh damn, Will right there. Why y'all didn't tell me Will was right? Hi Will.
What's happening?
Hey, we took a survey and Kevin is more funnier than you, okay?
Oh, yes, yes, definitely.
Yes,
Shocked
yes.
by that.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I'm definitely not shocked.
Yes.
I grew up with him.
Well, guys, you have it. This is Chris. That's William Graham back there, and this is Kevin.
H2F, thank you very much.
He's a senior, y'all, so watch out. Theo would like you to bowl more senior events in CBE. We out here in Tucson. If you see these guys on a lane, see them in tournament, do not be afraid to say hi. They are nice. They are cool. You can learn a lot from them. Hell, you could just sit and watch them bowl. But these are my guys. These are my Arizona family. All right, well, now do me a favor. get up and press stop because I'm too lazy. And I'm not editing nothing.
And thank you for the time.
No problem.